afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of the Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. Off yet an exciting 1 versus 1 on Mosky. Yes, indeed. We shall be watching in the northern half here. Fortune fighting for Germany, for the Reich, rolling out here for the Panzerdivision. Deutschland demands the best. Versus DonnieChan here fighting for the United States of America. Lining up for the 1st Infantry Division, tasked with holding this vital village. Guarding the way to a major Allied supply depot, which the Germans are quite intent on grabbing, including all those lovely chocolates. Actually noting here, DonnieChan's going straight for the fuel, whereas we note here that Fortune seems less interested initially, heading straight for the centre. There's the Volksgunners later on arriving, are heading for the fuel. Commanders are box standard here for Donnie, whereas for Fortune, almost the same except with fortifications. So back to Donnie here. Let's get some rifleman. Bulletins are something here for the Stuka and Puma. The Stuka's a Fusen, a bit for the rifleman, and the heavy machine gun, the 50 caliber. Points being secured. Kubelwagen arriving here for Fortune. So 1 Sturmpioneer, 1 Volksgrenadier, 1 Kubelwagen. So being secured here. Both rifle squads coming up the left side here for DonnieChan. 3rd rifle squad on the way. Kubelwagen heading straight down the road there.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Setting up to cover there, unbeknownst that something is moving up on the left flank and not awares of it. Slowly heading out there. Vroom, vroom. And there we go, the 3rd Rifleman squad there arriving. There you go, Rifle coming under fire from the Kubelwagen flying back. Sturmpioneer is going for the colour pond, but still got the rear shooting up on the right flank. Riflemen there have been suppressed by the rapid fire of the Kubelwagen. Rifleman flanking down there, Rifleman running there. More Volksgrenadiers here for Fortune. And now a bit more serious fighting here, breaking out. Rifleman still trying to get over there, counters being suppressed here. Fortune is very intent on getting some kills there. Very intent. 4th Rifleman squad there on the way for Donnie. So they infantry heavy approach there from him. Interesting to note, point there secured. And we're seeing grenade upgrade already, the grenade package. Showing plenty of high explosives for the Americans, plus smoke. Man engagement over Volksgunners versus the rear echelon troops in the main engagement still over here. Sturmpioneers, Kubelwagen. Grenades still some time away before they're ready. Sturmpioneers are getting quite a bit shot at, taking losses. Fritz went down like a clown. There go grenades available because there we go. Sturmpioneers getting grenaded. Oh, the rifleman got way back. Oh, for some reason they do have quite a long animation for doing it, which is a bit odd there, but they're going off. I need to go away. Ah! Run, Johnny! Oh! Shit! He just lost 2 rifle squads, then return. That one could have won, but that one, yeah, no, I mean, it does take an awful long time, man. Hard to blame for not losing a unit there. But there you go. Got the Sturmpioneers, but I don't quite think it, you know, sort of really makes up for losing a Sturmpioneer unit like that. That was definitely a grim blow right there to DonnieChan. That's going to be definitely difficult to get back from. It's going to hurt quite a bit. Even with the Sturmpioneers, which are sort of a heavy unit in early games, and also quite expensive to replace. I mean, it's still going to hurt quite a bit there to DonnieChan, and he lost 2 rifle squads, which are also quite expensive. He is getting more, of course. He is getting more. He also managed to maul 1 Volksgunner squad, but ultimately that's not quite the same. So it's definitely going to be a harsh opening here for DonnieChan after that. And we got fresh replacement Sturmpioneers on the way. Setting up to guard here once more. They cut off, it would seem. And sandbags setting up as well here, though of course at the same time we could risk getting smoked. It's a bit of an evil. There we go, smoke grenade indeed. Good executed there, assault by DonnieChan, making very good use of the smoke screen there, and then flanking with the rifle squad from the other side. Splendid work there, splendid work. We are seeing here a bad group headquarters going for Fortune. Over the small peninsula, they're getting into the house. Not enough missiles sort of flushing up. We got the Kubak moving in. At the same time, the Kubak getting awfully close there. Not enough missiles for an anti-tank rifle grenade. Just as it gets out of range, so it happens to become available. Damn close there, damn close there. If you can get that munition support, that should actually be a priority there with that heavy emphasis on grenades. And I'm missing a 4th rifle squad again, so really a lot of infantry on the way for DonnieChan. No, lots of infantry. Followers, they're not doing too well. They need to be a bit careful, though. They're actually getting heavily surrounded. If he sets up things correctly, he could even now, at this point, due to the low health, I mean, lose them. So Fortune needs to get out there. This is starting to look... Yeah, there we go. Getting up, but already low on health. He would get out the back door, well, the comparative back door, compared with the other things. So, I mean, he very much is risking losing them. Steel Handgranate in survey. Ah! Could have blown themselves up. And there we go. He might lose them. He might lose them. Can he make it? More grenades off. More grenades off. And there you go, Fulska's got wiped out there, so now things are a bit more equal here between Fortune. And there we go, grenade on the Fulska! Scheisse! Several good men! But there we go, 2 Fulska squads and a Steel Pioneer unit now down. Fortune starting to get a bit stressed out there. Now things on the other slightly advantageous to DonnieChan. I mean, really a heavy sort of opening there. Lots of casualties on both sides. Very interesting, very interesting. A bit rare, unless, you know, we were dealing with novices, but these are 2 very veteran players, so this actually makes it a lot more interesting. Just dead people and wounded people everywhere. And no medics in sight. And taking up here for the company command post, captain on the way. Munitions are secured, thus ensuring more munitions for the grenades. I mean, that's definitely going to be a priority here, since he's definitely making good use of them, but it will certainly also create quite a munitions strain on him. In part, one could even argue he might want to then consider actually later on getting a munitions can sort of further fuel the grenade further. There go Kubang now forced to doing most of the work we're seeing here, and a player very short in infantry. I mean, he's down to 2 squads. He's facing off versus opponent with 4 rifle squads and a captain and re-echeloned troops. Massive deficit, but there we go. We are seeing Luftwaffe has been chosen. Fallschirmjägers rushing to support the Panzerlehr. Troops are rushing forwards into the Kuhwagen and force where's the Fallschirmjäger flank in with FT-42s. The Fallschirmgewehr. DonnieChan there seems surprised at a few things.
A capture point is being overrun.
And we've got another truck there running for Fortune.
Target secure. Gather round.
Ambulance on the way, Captain moving forwards. Captain Billsby. Might be careful about heading straight into the line of fire, and there we go, getting shot at quite a bit, and nasty series of shooting there, going for the cut-off point there, well done, and going for the fuel point up north. Got a truck moving ahead. Ooh, he could be planning something there. It might be the Schwerer Panzer Corps to actually guard it. Schwerer Panzer Corps there, sort of ensure the fuel point doesn't get harassed quite a bit. And there got another smoke grenade here. The advance continues, but troops are already getting a bit suppressed. Again though, great use of smoke screens by DonnieChan, absolutely amazing to see. Great stuff there. I mean, a lot of players, you know, tend not to use the grenades, and hell, I'm one of them. But it really is sort of like great use of smoke screen to actually advance through otherwise, you know, heavily contested territory. Absolutely splendorific. Ambulance arrives, the assault continues up here. Though needs more smoke screens to continue up, getting shredded here. Sandbags going up, Fallschirmjägers, Kugelwagen and Volkswagen providing quite a bit of an obstacle there. 10 kills on the Kugelwagen, Vecchi 2. There goes John Pioneer's counter-attacking up north. But the fuel has been cut off there for Fortune, and we've got the ambulance crew popping out for whatever reasons. Apparently not just popping their ability. And there we... Wait, what is he doing? Trust me, I'm a captain! But what's that got to do with anything? Just shut up and get in the ambulance. For I am a captain. Yes, but what's... Shut up. I mean, that's definitely the first time I've ever seen someone pop a captain into an ambulance. I mean, there might be a plan with this. I'm not entirely sure what. I suppose he's trying to use it to quickly transport the captain without getting suppressed. Now he's trying to get him out, but there we go. The problem with ambulances are they're not exactly well known for their durability, so... And now we can just imagine there's a captain and his entire unit burning up inside the ambulance. We listened to you, Captain. We trusted you. You were clearly an idiot.
Under attack.
I mean, again, the idea was sound, but, you know, there are a certain pair of flaws. And what's this? He's popping a smoke grenade into the smoke! Ah, look, Dieter, they're trying to use smoke? Yeah! Let's show them some real smoke, which is also bad for their heads. Absolutely daring stuff right there! And to a certain extent, pretty clever, but it also feels a bit cheeky. I mean, interesting also thing to note is he's not really, you know, ever pushing hard up here. He's sort of really focused on here. He might want to consider at least shifting up the angle attack towards here for a bit. But now we got a still light tank on the way. That might change things up again. Another smoke grenade and a smoke screen, and there we go. Fortune returns to favor once more.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Once more he returns the favor. Oh, it's time to pop over to Fortune here. Now he's now getting sort of the infantry back. They're replacing them with the notably more elite Fallschirmjäger and their Blendkörper. There goes to a light tank charging straight through the lines there. Might get the... Oh, there you go, taking hits from the Panzerfaust and Panzerschreck. Almost knocked out there. Not looking good. Gets the Volksgun. There you go. Main gun destroyed. Volksgun retreating. Fallschirmjägers as well. Stewart heavily damaged. Almost everything's on fire. And there you go, forced away. Pulling back here towards the battle group headquarters. Medics being used to secure territory. Wondering where that suspicion captain went with the ambulance. Oh dear, Johnny, look over there. Oh no. Still by zoning, engaging. Rear some troops are actually taking the hits there. And this is DonnieChan sort of stating, my captain was in that ambulance. I'm not entirely sure what I was thinking. Oh, well, clearly we know, but still. That's... I mean, he definitely gets, you know, points for trying out something I'd never imagined. Definitely points there to Donnie. I mean, he definitely gets points for originality. No doubt there. Grenade there, though. Forcing away the Fallschirmjäger. The infantry of Fortune is struggling a bit. So light tank moving here. And they go at the same time getting away with the fuel point here. Good, good. That's definitely going to help the fuel of Fortune. Advancing here, we could actually see the battle group headquarters being threatened here, in fact. In particular, if we get up a 50 caliber supply covering fire here as well, that could really make it very difficult for Fortune to maintain a position around him, but that's not. And there you go. He's actually using smoke grenades, not just regular bomb grenade. Getting into the house again, and then following up with a smoke grenade. Forcing the Waffen away again. No response here towards the fuel point. Interesting, interesting. We're going for the cutoff point there, denying access to Fortune to the fuel point. So far, rather peculiar match, and for some reason the men are having a party in there. Not entirely sure why. It's a bit of quiet here all of a sudden. Plenty of manpower here. He could get some Obersoldaten to support things. Of course, he might be saving up here for a Panther first. The Panzerkampfwagen 5. Meanwhile, he could throw in an MG-34 to provide support. I mean, there's definitely some options there available. Securing territory up there. Good. Forces moving south as well. Good. Stewart immediately engaged here by the Volksguns with a Panzerschreck. Forcing the Stewart back for repairs once more. We got an answer hanging up as well for DonnieChan to further protect versus any sign of armor that might arrive for Fortune. Good. Good. Medics might want to run after the other riflemen. Fortune making slow progress into the village proper. Panther is on the way. Anti-tank gun a bit exposed. Oh, Stewart there coming in to fire for the forces now up in the building. Veteran 2-4. Down south going for the cover on there, denying munitions to Fortune. Well done, well done. Another smoke screen there. Very fond of them. Good, good. Well, means managed to regain the fuel point there. Kuberberg not really prepared for Fortune at the moment. He might want to consider that. Stewart back to being repaired. Again. Looks like the rifle got suppressed. And there we go. Panzerkampfwagen infantry mobilized here for Fortune. Grenade. Oh, in the advancing path of the Storm Pioneer. Splendid. And spoke to deny the MD42. Well done there. But at the same time, though, still to press. They can't really get off some good finishing blows there on the Storm Pioneers. But nicely sort of anticipated there by DonnieChan. Well thrown. Well thrown. Still lighting. We have got mines coming in the village centre as well. Good job there by Fortune to make that a bit more unpleasant for his opponent. Panther is quick to strike towards the centre there to counter the Stewart. Of course, he's got anti-tank guns to cover. It looks like he's getting a pack howitzer as well, adding in some light artillery support towards that. Anti-tank guns all the way back there, though. Could be dangerous, though. Panther could be hit by an anti-tank rifle as well. If only the anti-tank gun were acting nearby to support. There you go. Damage engine on the Panther right here. The anti-tank with arm-piercing rounds was an excellent. Troops there trying to force their way upwards. Oh, grenade was pretty much a dot there. Looking a bit tense here, not quite working out for Donnie fully, but still he's keeping his opponent on the back foot for a bit. Obersoldaten arriving here. Veteran Panzerlehr, Panzergrenadiere. And looks like we've got another anti-tank there running for DonnieChan. Packhouser firing into things. Might want to move it up here. I mean, it's not really in position where it can sort of cover into the more offensive parts without barraging. That was damn close. They could have gotten that first one in this quarter, or at least crippled it.
The resource sector has been isolated. Ready! It's time for action.
Looks like, there we go, Mechanized Regiments headquartered up to sort of further fortify his forward position here by the riverside. Another smoke screen here in case something was shooting down there. Anti-tank gun ready to somewhat support. With the second one moving up as well. Again, I think around here would be a better spot for the pack howitzer. Stewart moving northwards. Matt goes for this. Also not north, and they're going to tank coming in fire there. The Panther coming from the anti-tank gun. Both shots actually penetrating. Very interesting. Not even using arm-piercing rifles, but now we do see that take aim is available, which of course increases the range and also the line of sight. That's definitely a commendable choice there. Falchion moving in, they're getting absolutely shredded there. Very dangerous assault there, very dangerous assault. Could lose the unit, it could lose the unit, which would be a bad idea. But valiant assault pops in, increasing mobility and also the lethality. Rifle squad in a bit of trouble, artillery fire going down. Anti-tank guns firing, you could see a grenade here versus the Falchion again, there you go. Forcing them out. Howard continues to fire, still moving in from the north. Orbs on well forced away with some nasty casualties.
The command half-track has been converted to the headquarters building.
The Storm Pioneers have not retreated here, they continue their valiant assault for Germany. Also beginning to trade for fuel here. Right now would be a good move to actually move this anti-tank up further. Also to align the gun a bit better. I mean, currently, part of me think it would be a bit sort of further up here, sort of punch towards there better. Maybe also cover this spot a bit better again with take aim. Do not underestimate the potency of take aim, and for that matter, its usefulness. Anti-tank gun covering down here. Smoke screen up again to retain the central victory point. Packhouser still could benefit from being close to the front line.
Send orders.
Smoke screens, grenades going off.
MG-34 heavy machine gun.
Nice hit there. Again, good use of the smoke screen to sort of cover and advance, secure territory. Not for skate line of fire. Pack house though again. He seems to be more intent on just using it to barrage rather than having it sort of by included as well in the battle. I mean, that definitely also has its value, but it's certainly also a bit limited in some regards. Moving in. Coming on apart from the Panther, then nicely positioned by Fortune. Popping back here to DonnieChan, who's gotten himself a priest. He's actually gone infantry. He's gone infantry. And seemingly just for the priest. Very interesting there to attack. Oh, Panther moving forward there. Armor piercing round should definitely be a good choice here. Armor piercing round. But nah, never mind, then getting behind. But Veterans won again. Also noting no take aim on this one. In fact, also getting wiped out by the Fudge Mega. Rather tragic.
We lost an anti-tank gun. Tank ready.
By the M7B1 Priest. Flying down, I imagine, towards around here to catch some krauts. They're not really hitting any targets so far. Ooh, there we go. Got the MD42. Oh, MD34. And they're going to, in fact, wiped out the entire unit. We also got the pack house. It looks like bombarding the other MD34. Trying to find out most of the fighting now sort of out of the centre here on the centre of the map. Very little action on the flanks for the time being. Obviously, on their close are getting cleared out. Looks like they do manage to escape to live another day. You also got the priest here pulling back. Nice flank there from the rifle on the MD34, but of course still got the ever ominous Panther providing support.
Send your orders.
Might want to point that anti-tank and this one in the more helpful directions again. Use take aim. Smoke there to force the rifleman further away. Still joining in. Override here makes a bit of a mistake. Gets too close to the Falcon. We do get off a Panther. Fast Panther takes in, so as well try and get up. Anti-tank needs to up. Rifleman moving in. Bad situation there. Bad situation. Pack house are firing. Still almost getting knocked out there. Storm Pioneers flanking the other anti-tank as well. There we go. 22 from the Stewart. Armor piercing rounds would be good. Armor piercing rounds, but again, there seems to be a very great reluctance there to use them. Storm Pioneers continue to flank the Stewart. We got Foskers having flanked all the way around here, actually trying to attack from another side. Bold, bold. And again, trying to go for the Stewart there to tank and still pointing in a not very helpful direction. And there you go, cleared out. Does manage to penetrating hit, but not before the crew is finally forced away. Panther getting mentioned one right from the Upside move through the ruins of the cemetery. Pack Howitzer firing, got the Howitzer firing as well. Getting off quite a few kills here. I think he actually got the Storm Pioneers. Jolly good job there. Fortune continuing to suffer notable losses then. Okay, the opposite time are setting up the very bad position and they could get wiped out now. Not sure what Fortune was thinking there. The sliver of health. 5 veterans, 3 riflemen. There we go. Tote! Another terrible casualty there for Fortune and the Panzerlehr. Good hit there. If the priest was ready to fire towards it, that would be a good move to basically begin firing on this clump of infantry as well. But right now, there's actually a pretty decent chance to move forward, secure some territory, and force away Fortune off from the map here. Maybe also sort of get further through. There you go, artillery up, but a bit too late there. Bit too late. No, that was actually the pack house firing, then never mind. Seems like he's back to shooting around the battle group headquarters here. Stealing away the MG34! Killing the medics. But overall, not bad. Pretty clever there, pretty clever. Anti-tank is moving in. Could do with a bit of reinforcement. And healing. And a push here for the fuel. And it looks like also the Panthers moving in there. The Panthers moving in, trying to get Priest there. Well done, well spotted there by Mr. Fortune. Realising there's a good chance of actually getting the heavy artillery here for DonnieChan. That is good. That is very good, of course, unless you're the American, in which case it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But counter-situation here, sort of DonnieChan's got most of the map. At the moment, he's also doing some heavy damage there to the infantry of Fortune. He's got tons of squads. He's got plenty of everything, in fact, except maybe something a bit heavier to deal with the Panther. He's only got 2 anti-tank guns. They're also currently in a bit of a rubbish situation. There's also lack of take aim to sort of, further increase their combat abilities. So, I mean, that's also something to consider there. But right now, I need to sort of deal with this, and if might want to consider actually a greater assault up the right flank, sort of further pressure Fortune a lot more, instead of just sort of focusing all down here where there's a lot room to use his numerical superiority, actually. So part of me would think, you should shift a bit more towards here, attack from here, and then keep, the anti-tank and sort of moving up through here until he's sort of keeping everything pinned around the battle group headquarters. If he did that, he might have to have a good chance of that way crushing Fortune. Otherwise, he could consider, I mean, he's already got a major, so maybe a tank destroyer could help. Otherwise, getting a munitions cache to further supply munitions for all of his grenades, but also for ability usage here for the anti-tank guns. I mean, if you get anti-tank guns, you definitely should be factoring in armor-piercing rounds, sort of, really help deal with those Panthers. So there's one thing there to consider. For Fortune, I mean, the struggle is a lot harder. I mean, he's barely got any infantry at the moment. It is quite veteran, though, so it's not all bad, but there's definitely something like this. He's also got the Cooperwagen, but that's rather been put on hold as well, since he's rather got limited usability now. Territorially, he's also a bit behind. He's getting a Stukas which would definitely make it harder for sort of DonnieChan to just remain passive around the centre, which of course is going to force DonnieChan to have to get more aggressive, but he's definitely going to need something more. Definitely a bit more infantry could prove to be quite helpful. Otherwise, trying to do a bit more work over here again, he needs to sort of try and force DonnieChan to have to again cover large amounts of territory, also all the way up here instead of just cover around here. I mean, if you can do that again, force him to sort of extend further up here, he can thin out the forces of DonnieChan more, sort of lessening the effect of the numerical superiority that DonnieChan is currently enjoying. If you can do that again, he can sort of more easily sort of select a small part and crush that more easily. So that would definitely be a good thought there, if you were to inquire with me. So, back to DonnieChan and back to the fight here. And back to the assault here on the artillery, but looks like here he's sensing something's up. He hears the Panther maybe approaching. Anti-tank needs to pull back.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Panther rolling in. Set to ignore anything but armoured vehicles. There you go. Dear. Priest took one hell of a hit. They're still getting in the way. Anti-tank. Oh, damage engine. He could use shell shock right here. Shell shock should give more time for the anti-tank guns to move in. And with the damage engine on the Panther, you should do everything to sort of further worsen that, if you were to inquire with me. And there you go. Shell shock. Point blank ending shot. Maybe also work out there. And there you go. Sadly not quite working out, but still. Did a bit, I suppose. Stood almost down. Packhouse not quite mentioned. Tuesday doesn't quite expect his chance there. Sadly, it looks like the Panther will be able to escape. Sadly. It's right here that if he had a Jackson, he might be able to actually hunt it down and knock it out. He's trying, he's left to do it with the anti-tank guns, and I think at this stage it's not going to work out. In particular, not without take aim. Another barrage to one of the battle group headquarters. Pulling back here, we got a huge barrage going in there, maybe trying to knock out something around here. Or maybe just hoping to catch some troops. Ow! Almost got the priest right there. Almost, just not fully aimed. And looks like he actually lost a squad. He also looks like he's gotten more riflemen all of a sudden. I'm not entirely sure why he gets more riflemen. He should probably aim against towards a Jackson tank destroyer or something to help with the Panther. Or maybe a Sherman or a Scott to help deal with the infantry a bit further. I mean, if he can basically focus down on either the infantry or the armor right now, he could probably win this. I mean, either currently such low numbers, and I mean, proper focus there could win the game. And I'm not entirely sure what's in this MD-34 here alone. Definitely a mistake there. Definitely a mistake, in particular, the car's getting all ruined. Almost got the Cooper bag there. Almost. Not quite. With a fresh storm punish water heading north. Good, good. And there you go. Veteran 2 for the pack howitzer. Lots of units they need reinforcement and healing. But we've got the priest as well, ready and back for the fight. Barrage is going off here. And there you go. Battle Group headquarters went down, denying any option for healing and reinforcement at the front line for Fortune. He might want to begin focusing on the infantry then, with the artillery he's got.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
He might want to focus on the infantry then. We've got a Jackson moving in as well. Oh, quick grenade there, almost got the anti-tank that's setting up there. Quick anti-tank rifle grenade followed up with the anti-tank guns. Oh, one hell of a hit there, one hell of a hit. Anti-tank rifle grenade by looks at failed to penetrate. And there you go, at the same time, all units are climbed up here. Quick barrage here from the Stukas, who's well timed, well timed.
Tank destroyer is ready for orders.
Pack howitzer cleared up, anti-tank and cleared. I think he wrecked the pack howitzer. Oh no. Also, a lot of anti-tank mines here, the lighter ones, but I think they're a bit too spread out to have any full effect. They need to be sort of really close together, I believe, to have any sort of, you know, effect. The proper kind, anyways.
Check stations. Get ready. The capture point is being
Barrage towards here with the priest might actually work at the moment. He can catch the units. If he so wants, I think if he can get these two squads wiped out, that would cause a huge loss right there. Oh, never mind, too late now. Not sure why he abandoned the Jacks. I think that must have been a misclick. Panther moving forwards. Entertaining also needs to sort of shift back here. Ah, both shots bounced. There you go, one shot went through. Second Jackson on the way now.
Send your mission. The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Not sure why he's firing back there. I think he should have been looking for some targets of the more squishy kind now for the Howitzer to sort of knock out. He's sort of taking up one of the vital support points for Fortune and sort of begin really harming the infantry. I think he could, you know, force them off the field properly. Still there, closing in the victory. He hasn't really gotten a ton of kills in though.
Capture point is under attack.
Bit unfortunate there for Donnie. But time to probably hit to Fortune again. Mine's covering the central road there. Good. And then we've got the second Jackson tank star moving up. He might want to sort of limp. Have the Jackson. Only 5 vehicles right there, kind of revealed its presence to the Panther, allowing him to get out of there. Another Stukas Fuß barrage. So not the type to give up there.
Relay orders. Get out of his line of sight. Ready for orders.
It looks like he's not using the MD-34 to cover the center. It's just been pulled back. Panther moving forwards. Both shots bounced, so that's a bit of bad luck there. Of course, note the Veteran 2 does make it harder there. But there you go. 2 shots went through, taking the Panther down to half health. If only he was able to sort of fully get it. Oh! Almost got it! Almost got it! But Jackson's in such a condition he can't pursue. Oh dear, if he was to say try and bombard the mechanized regiment headquarters right now, he might be able to get that Panther of the pursuit, maybe. He could maybe try to sort of flank it using the stun shots, then getting behind the Panther, knocking out like that, but Too late now. Panthers, in fact, being pulled back all the way to the base here. Another battle group headquarters not going up here. No longer confident enough to have it up at the front. He seems to be bombarding the mechanized regiment headquarters, and you know, unless you can confirm the Panthers there, I think you should again try and sort of wipe up the squads with a quick barrage. And I believe at Veterans 1 you didn't get access to the creeping barrage, and that might also be something to consider. Just a thought there anyways. Panther being slowly repaired. Donnie could easily have been advancing into the centre, even to the right hand side. I mean, he's being a bit conservative now. Despite having done quite a bit of damage, of course, there's still the Stukas causing quite a headache. And the church went down. Point up north being secured. And what is he planning here? What is he planning? Striking north. Looks like he might be going for the Speerpanzer headquarters. He could even strike the Panther right now if he knew it wasn't a base. He could drive straight at it and, well, probably get it since there'd be so little defences otherwise. Oh, he's actually sending it in. He's actually sending it in. That could be dangerous. There we go. He's not pursuing. He's not pursuing. He's always got a golden opportunity to get the Panther. He's got now Veterans 1 and both of them, which are not for armour piercing rounds. No, he actually pulls back there. And the Panther's blitzing in. The Panther. Oh, both Jacksons missed. Oh, dear. Fortunately, handling this by a razor edge. Though again, I mean, DonnieChan also to a certain extent, you know, perhaps not making the most optimal decision. I mean, again, if you can get that Panther, that's going to be very difficult for him to come from back, in particular if he got that Schwerer Panzer headquarters. I mean, that would leave Fortune in an extremely vulnerable position with nothing to cover. But again, for some reason, DonnieChan isn't quite fully going in. Might see that Kuhlwagen knocked out finally. Anti-tank rifle grenade. A quick grenade fill up could be good. And there we go. Pineapple grenade. And Kuhlwagen down.
Light vehicle destroyed.
Everything a lot of damage inflicted, but again, he seems surprisingly reluctant to actually use his priest and now begin sort of trying dealing with some more valuable targets from Fortune's arsenal. Still getting veterans free, by the way. Oh, going straight for the Falcon. We're getting Panzer fast. We also got the Panther moving in. Nothing to support. He's pulled back. His tank destroyer is too far, including his anti-tank guns. And he might want to be a bit careful with that, but there you go. Panther blitzing forwards. Veterans are free. Ready to kill. There we go. The Yankee Panzer is kaput. It was like French car. Easily lightable on fire. Ooh, grenade there gets bloody close. They've got the priest firing in at the mechanized regiment headquarters. Again, he seems a bit tunnel vision there. And the only kills he's getting is basically the pioneers, and they cost nothing. At least not the one from the mechanized regiment headquarters. Further striking there. Again, the Franks are not seeing an awful lot of action. The one doing the most there is likely Fortune. But beyond that, and the priests are certainly also being rather held back. Which is definitely something he needs to be careful about, as that Panther's going to get more and more veterans if he keeps it up like this, at which point it's going to be extremely difficult to deal with, for example, once it gains increased range and sighting. Oh, looks like he lost an anti-tank there now. That's bad news. We've got a fresh stood out here to replace the one lost. Interesting. And also one thing that is a bit interesting, he's not really used it sort of in conjunction with the Jackson, sort of you stun a Panther and then knock it out that way. We're finding in the centre. A few Browning light machine guns, but not too much either. Both Volkswagens now close to victory. Oh, rifleman there got wiped out. Nah. And a Browning light machine gun left behind. Bad news right there for DonnieChan. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. And apparently there was armor piercing rounds on this. First time he's used that ability, by the way. Panther moving in, Stewart moving down. Going safe for the cut-off point here. Still no sign, by the way, of take aim from the anti-tank gun. Now the Panthers actually use the chance here for getting flanked. Stewart moves up here against... Oh, shocking, and there you go. Armor piercing rounds, armor piercing rounds. There we go, almost got the Panther, almost got the Panther. Keep moving, keep moving. Ah! Or for that matter, no armor piercing rounds on the anti-tank gun. Veterans fall for the Panther. Gets away though. Quick blitzkrieg. A combat blitz. Damn close there. Damn close. I mean, if only he just either take aim, maybe some armor piercing rounds, or again just stunned it with the Stewart, he might have been able to guard and knock it out. Except that didn't quite happen. He actually killed some of his own men with the Stukas of Fuss. Good shooting, Jürgen. You hit our own. Klutz. And there you go, almost got the Fallschirmjäger. Almost, though. Looks like he got the Stewart there. Got the Stewart. Very bad situation here for the tanks as well. We've got Fallschirmjägers with Panzerfaust and the Panzerstrike Volksgrenadiers here with a brown light machine. So we've got infantry moving in to try and clear it out though. Getting very close, they're getting very close. Volksgrenadier tank from another side to draw attention. Forge doing anything he can to knock. There we go, one tank destroyer out of control. One tank destroyer down. If you can get those 25 Fallschirmjägers, that might be up for some of the losses he's suffered. But looks like that won't be the case. Even the Volksgrenadiers get away. And he's still bombarding the mechanized regiment headquarters. I think, again, DonnieChan's losing sight of things here. He's losing sight of things. And I think he's going for a King Tiger, die Königssieger. Panzerlehr preparing support from schwerer Panzerabteilung. There you go. An elite Panther moving in. And a fun fact about the King Tiger, they were actually known for being more mechanically reliable than a Panther, apparently, from what I read in some books mentioning that in general. I mean, if you were to look at a Panther battalion and the King Tiger battalion, there'd be more King Tiger sort of percentage-wise operational than Panthers. But generally less than half were generally operational due to mechanical faults and whatnot. Oh, nasty battles right there. He should be... Oh, he's run out of population then. Panther moving forwards again. I imagine there'll once more be no use of armor piercing rounds from Donnie. But there you go, the cell shots went through. If only he actually used the armor piercing rounds to get off further shots, so again, take aim. I mean, DonnieChan, for some reason, while very good at using smoke grenades and grenades, he seems to be... I mean, the opposite when it comes to anti-tank guns. He's very, very poor or negligent when it comes to using their abilities for extra punch. Which only makes the Panther much stronger. So that's a bit odd, actually. And again, he just seems obsessed with the mechanized regiment headquarters, despite the fact that Fortune's utterly stopped using it. So that would seem to be a heavy case of tunnel vision right there from DonnieChan on top of everything. Instead of, again, you know, trying to focus on the other matter, which is the infantry. Would he actually try to maybe knock it out with a few creeping barrages? We've got some good barrages here and there. I mean, he could probably do a lot more damage to Fortune and his infantry, but instead the opposite's quite happening. All the damage from the houses going towards the mechanized regiment headquarters, which is finally getting close to knocking out, but everything else is being ignored.
hygiene.
He's losing a lot of terrain for that. Back here to DonnieChan. And there you go, we got the King Tiger on the way, and the CoH2.
We've dropped to 100 points.
Points beginning to look a bit bad here for DonnieChan.
A capture point is under attack.
Falchimiga's doing what a Falchimiga doing best. Killing Americans.
Someone get us out of here.
More smoke screen there, sort of line of fire there to the Panther. Good. Jackson by the lasers veterancy too. Big Johnny makes it more nasty with a high rate of fine hole penetration. In between conjunction there with the armor piercing rounds, but again they seem reluctant to be used. Got the Storm Pioneers. Veterancy too. That should help more than lethality, but again, question is maybe could have reached it faster by shooting at other things than the mechanized headquarters. Now Stukas a full state, Jackson moving in as well. But again, I mean, it's going to be a lot harder. Ow! Close there. But it's going to be a lot harder to not duel with the Panther again due to the range boost at veterancy 4. No grenades, no grenades, come on, grenades are full, grenadiers. Ah. Bother.
Those are cracking over our heads, goddammit! Enemy infantry!
Very close. Ow! Very close to losing his.
Capture point is being overrun.
And he's actually calling it a fake barrage right on the MG-34. Definitely a bit of desperation from DonnieChan. The clock is ticking and things are beginning to go against him, having otherwise had a great game previously.
A capture point is being overrun.
And there you go, we got the CoH2 arriving, the Tiger V, with a high velocity 88mm gun, provided by Krupp, including the turret, by the way. In fact, both turrets were provided by Krupp. Munitionswerke. It was only the tank itself that was actually either Henschel or Porsche, and Porsche lost out because Porsche apparently can't really design very well, or at least simply. So Henschel won down on the part there on the tank as well, so little fun fact there. Another fun fact though is about the main gun itself. That was actually a part also meant to at least be provided by the one who made the flax as well, Börsig Rheinmetall, I believe, or something like that. But for some reason Krupp decided, that gun did not fit in with their turret, so in the end they got their way. Another little fun fact, the anti-tank gun wiped out though. The King Tiger barges through the lines of the 1st Infantry. Their defense is long shattered. Jackson moving in. Got a good shot through there, the frontal arm of the King Tiger. Another shot there, good lord. Maybe get veteran to free, that would be splendid.
Ready, go ahead.
Got the Panther moving in, another his shots. Another Jackson away here for DonnieChan. And there you go, damaged engine, but the smoke from the Falchimiga is actually blocking up line of fire here, and the Jackson's not moving in. Sort of get off a shot there, despite knowing that there's a King Tiger or Panther there with their damage. And he's actually gone now for the platoon command post, getting a lieutenant all of a sudden. Interesting. Interesting. Another smoke grenade there. Fortune seems very fond of those. Panther advances further. Jackson getting smoked up.
Tank destroyer is ready. Damn Crouch just wasted some of
Bit of good harassment on the right flank there by the Major. I think the Priest has actually stopped firing at all. Now the Panther's out in the open.
Our supply line just got cut off. Gun ready.
No attempt again, say maybe catching some infantry and clearing that with a good barrage. Panther exposed. He could get it, he could get it. He moved up both Jacksons, fired at it with armor-piercing rounds. He's got them, he's got them. Remember, use armor-piercing rounds. But no. Seems like our friend here is very reluctant to using them. King Tiger breaks fourth, still possibly moving to repair. Jackson's now flanking X using smoke here. Wonder what he's thinking, Infantry climbing up right from the King Tiger. Stuka's footspars going down as well. Getting very up here, Foster's finding the punch strike on one of the Jacksons. Not sure what the Jacksons are stopping up. The mechanized regiment now covering up the center of the map. Interesting idea there. Grenades exchanged. King Tiger breaching fourth. There you go, got the Jacksons firing. Artillery going down. Again, he's shooting at the mechanized regiment once more. Once he finally gets time. Again, there seems to be a bit of tunnel vision there from DonnieChan. One Jackson down. Utter collapsive thing. Men are getting slaughtered. Vehicles blown to bits. He's trying to bait him into the mines. But again, they do seem to be a bit too spread out here. You generally get an effect on them once they're sort of reasonably close. Then they can actually have some interesting effects there. There go mines going off, but again, no big splash there. Almost got it. Even then, in the end, no armor-piercing rounds. No armor-piercing rounds. King Tiger assaulting the base here. Nothing to stop it anymore. And the Panther, by the way, is now Veterancy 5. That's definitely a rare sight. Well, one of the rarer sights. I mean, it's definitely a bit tricky to get. And no, he did not stack them on top of each other. They were spread out. So there we go. Not something Fortune would lie about. But anyways, game over here. Very interesting fight. I mean, DonnieChan, I mean, he actually played very excellently when he came to infantry. Very excellent use of smoke and grenades. He actually did a lot of damage. The initial engagement, though, could maybe gone a bit better. Had been a bit better with unit preservation. He could probably sort of had a better early advantage there. Versus Fortune set, though, that didn't quite work out there. Went down a bit of a wash, but he came back, though, there. Had sort of good positions. There was a bit of a problem here. I mean, 50 cal, maybe something else to press around here could have done all right. You know, then the Panther right, and sort of things slowly began going slightly wrong for DonnieChan. I mean, he got lots of anti-tank guns, which is great, but there was something lacking, which was the armor-piercing rounds. For some reason, DonnieChan never used the armor-piercing rounds, never used take aim, and that was very much the advantage there, since that ensured the Panther had a better chance of surviving and getting out of there. So, I mean, that I think was one of the sort of major disadvantages. Same with the Jackson, never used armor-piercing rounds despite having the advantage several times throughout. A part of me will also say, you know, he was insistent on grenades, smoke grenades, and again, if it's all armor-piercing rounds, he should have gotten some munitions catches up. That would also have helped him. Another part, though, was, again, the priest was a nice move, but he got too absorbed in just firing at, you know, structures instead of trying to catch some infantry and knock it out as well. Had he done that, I think things would also gone better. I mean, in that regard, there was also a bit of a problem there. Should either focused on infantry or armor, but again, from the lack of armor-piercing rounds, he never focused on the armor, and then he never sort of really tried to deal with the infantry either. There were some problems there as well, to put it like that. I mean, he could have done better in that regard. He said that never quite happened either. There could also have been a bit more flanking and harassment over here. But, you know, beyond that, some very interesting play there, some fun play there from DonnieChan, also from Fortune. I mean, again, a bit standard in some cases, I suppose. But overall, a nice mix of infantry. And also nice to see a King Tiger and a Panther in the fight. Certainly, I mean, some rare display there, actually getting a Veterancy 5 Panther. That was pretty interesting to see. So, overall, pretty interesting fight to a certain extent, close, but again, DonnieChan rather dropped the ball there, I have to say, on the armor-piercing rounds. Though again, I mean, it's also interesting, I mean, why he only tried to sort of drop mines here. I mean, if he really were interested in the mines, he should have dropped them all over the place in these clusters. I mean, again, stack them as close as possibly can on top of each other. I mean, had he then, for example, been able to catch a Panther and that and immobilize it, that could have been game over much sooner there. So again, it's interesting why he never either considered that. You know, that could also have been a great alternative to the armor-piercing rounds, just immobilize the Panther, get it that way. But that is merely my opinion. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this fight. I hope you learned something. I hope you got some ideas. And even if you're playing a Mexican, try to use smoke like DonnieChan. That was great stuff there. Grenades as well. And of course, try to what the things he did. Notice the things that Fortune did, which were also reasonably interesting. Good use of infantry, armor, and such. And also his use of smoke grenades, which was also pretty devious at times. So thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe, share with friends all over the place. Oh, there are more mines, but again, too spread out. But share with friends, family, whatever. Send in replay of your own at propagandacast@gmail.com. And otherwise, I hope you'll keep following and keep watching. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow.